Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Money Minute episode with yours truly, Jessica Moorhouse. For this episode, I want to talk about a question I've been getting often for the past month and a half or 2 months, whenever this is kicked off. It's like May? Like, how did that happen? Okay. Anyways, I am even looking back at some of the episodes I did like a little while ago, when kind of the stock market started going crazy. Even some of the videos I made recently about, we're entering a bear market. Holy crap. What has happened since then? Like, so much. It's very hard to follow. It's very confusing and it's very stressful. And so that's why I think I've been getting a lot of questions from people like, oh my gosh, did I miss it? Did I miss the boat? Like, are things going back up? Are they going to go back down? Should I start investing now? What should I do? Listen, when it comes to investing, first, you need to chill. Just number one, rule number one, chill. Number two, and you've probably heard this before, probably from guests on my podcast, right now, today is always the best time to start investing. And I'm not talking specifically about the situation we're in. I'm just saying, in general, today is always the best time to start investing. Because if you're trying to wait it out to start investing at the bottom, good luck. You're not going to get there because it is impossible to predict. Okay. So for instance, I just want to kind of share one of my favorite kind of old adages, or it's a Chinese proverb actually, is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Now, there's been versions of this that are specific to investing, but basically it's right now is always the best time, and a better time would have been, a few years back. It's something that I'm so grateful for, that I started investing when I thought I missed the boat back in 2000. I think I started investing in 2010. I thought I missed the boat because we were starting to recover from the recession. I'm like, oh my God. Well, life continues. It's 2020. I'm so glad I started investing then, because I've been able to build my wealth so much more than if I just tucked it away in a savings account or was waiting for the next market crash or correction. So, long story short, yes, right now is a great time to start investing. That being said, that does not mean, okay, go open up a discount brokerage account, start buying stocks. I know. Okay, what you need to do is, chill and figure out what you don't know about investing. You've got to, honestly, before you start investing, you've got to understand what you're doing a little bit. It's not that hard. There's so many great resources. I mean, listen to my podcast. So many great free resources to answer any questions that you don't have right now. But you really want to know what you're doing before you're spending your money, because as someone who has also dabbles in individual stocks, you can lose money and it hurts. It really does hurt. So you really want to know what you're doing. You want to make a solid investment plan. And what that means is you really want to figure out, what are your investment goals? Are you investing for retirement or something else? What's your time horizon? How many years do you have to invest in order to reach that goal? What's your risk tolerance? How much risk are you emotionally willing to take in order to grow your wealth? That will help you determine your ideal asset allocation for your portfolio. And then, how do you want to invest? Do you want to work with a professional, an investment firm, a bank, or do you want to use a robo-advisor, or do you want to learn how to do DIY investing and do it yourself, build your own portfolio, or invest in one of those asset allocation ETFs by some of the ETF providers out there that kind of make it a little bit easier for you. There's some options out there. So you need to kind of answer a few questions before diving in and dumping your, hard-earned money into the stock market. So what's the lesson here? Right now is a great time to start investing. So was a year ago. So was 2 years ago. So if you're not investing, take the time to educate yourself and in anything that you just don't quite know. Honestly, it will make you so much more confident about making a decision, and just you'll feel much better about what you're actually doing, and you can stay on course. And then figure out, okay, what's the avenue I want to take in order to invest? Do I want to use a robo-advisor? Do I want to do something else? And then how much can I actually contribute on a regular basis? Look at your budget and see how much can I afford to put in there on a monthly basis or weekly basis or whatever the case is. And depending also, of course, on what your investment goal is, you should also determine how much do I need in total to reach that goal. So if it's something short term, maybe you want to invest in something somewhat conservative so you can grow your wealth, but you eventually want to use that money for a down payment on a home. you're going to have to figure out, okay, well, like how much do I need though? Like 100,000, 200,000. I'm talking in Canada where you do need like 6 figures for a down payment. And then that will help you also answer some of those other questions. So I hope that's been helpful, but I'm sure you do have more questions about investing, and I want to know what they are. So let me know, DM me on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter, email me, jessica@jessicamoorhouse.com. Let me know what your questions are, and I'd be happy to answer them or find a guest who can go in depth about some of these exciting things. So thanks so much for listening. Have an amazing weekend. Man, do we deserve... I have never wanted to vacation more in my life. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. I don't know about you. I'm exhausted, and I'm definitely like feeling a little antsy. I wish I had a yard. Oh, living in a townhouse is great because there's, a couple different rooms we can escape to, but there's no yard. We just have like this little patio, and it's driving me a little crazy. And it's also really cold here in Toronto. Like, what's that about? Why? It's like May now. It is, but whatever. I can't control it. You can't control these things. No one can control it. You can only control what you can control. So just everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine, guys. Yeah, that's it for me. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. I'm going to be back here next week. I've got an actually amazing episode for you on Wednesday with Preet Banerjee. We're going to be talking about all the different kind of financial relief programs in Canada. He breaks them down. He has some amazing videos about all of them. So I wanted to have him on the show. So I'm going to see you back here next Wednesday, and it's going to be fabulous. So have a fabulous weekend.